Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry, I should say. I'm gonna be the best Pokemon master ever. Pikachu, I choose you.
His next door battle station.
So before we went on the air, fun fact, Trevor asked me, "Oh, you know who I am?" And I go, "You're a bald Rick James."
He did say that.
And Trevor
Racist.
was not happy about it.
Racist.
It was not racist. It was not racist. It was complete. It was the sunglasses. That's all it was. I was like,
Oh yes, a bald black man with sunglasses.
What?
James.
Honestly, it's mostly because I wanted to see you come on the show and be like,
Get off my gosh.
It's mostly because like I wanted you to do a switch up real quick, just so you could do
So
that.
what's funny was I was actually gonna do. I found a perfect Prince costume, but it wouldn't have got here in time.
And
yes.
it could have been worse. It could have been way worse.
It could have been.
It could have been way worse. I could have been like, yeah, he's a bald.
Bald.
He's bald.
He's just bald. Yeah.
He's just bald. No. I could have said that you were what's his name from. You know what I could have said?
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna tell you off the air, guys. Welcome back to OT Graps. I'm Omer.
I'm Trevor, apparently,
and this is the spooky edition of OT Graps. Ash Ketchum here, reporting for duty. I'm gonna win a Pokemon battle never because
no, you won one. You were just like a 30 when you did it, but you know.
he was like he's the oldest like 11-year-old in the world. I'm still
him
mad.
And Bart Simpson. Bart Simpson's like the oldest 8-year-old ever.
I'm still mad. I was like, so I looked up. I was like, okay, like me and my friend were talking the other day. We were like, how old was like the Pokemon gang? You know, like how old? Like we all knew Ash was like 10. Misty was
20 something, right?
Misty was 12. Brock was 15.
Oh wow! I thought Brock was older than that.
Here's my thing, though. I mean, would have been way worse if Brock was older. It was pretty bad to begin with. But the hell do I look like? 15 years old. Going on adventures with a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old that I don't know. Willingly leave my home, my gym, my business. This man was a successful businessman. At 15, ran his own Pokemon gym, was a good Pokemon master.
He was also taking care of his like 8 brothers and sisters too.
Cooking? Who was cooking for him when he was gone?
Hey, maybe the maid he had. You know, you never know.
This man had no like he got. This man, it is. Yeah, you got a little fuzz on your beard. But like this man is absolutely there we go. Oh, scratch that off. No, it's still on there.
It's still on there. Is that the camera or
is that popcorn? You're saving that for later?
I mean, hey, it's the flavor saver, you know.
It's a flavor saver. But guys, hit that like button, subscribe, all that jazz. We got a lot to get into today. We got Ronda Rousey, not done with professional wrestling like we thought she was. And she's not returning to the UFC. We'll get into that in just a second. But first, Trevor, I wanted to start off. It's Halloween.
Of course.
October 31st. I wanted to kick things off by asking you a question.
All right.
Who is the scariest wrestler of all time?
Scariest wrestler of all time.
Scariest wrestler.
Or
you can interpret that question however you mean, Trevor.
Interesting. Because if you're talking about horror themes, one of my favorites is probably Boogeyman.
I'm the Boogeyman.
I'm coming to get you.
And I want to know if I could join DX.
I remember I do remember
That was the
that. That
night
was pretty
everyone
funny.
joined DX. Like we had Hornswoggle in there. Kofi Kingston. That was the night that Kofi forgot his accent.
Yeah, he did. Well, yeah.
Forgot.
Another good one is I haven't picked anyone yet, but another good one is what is the young lady that does a horror gimmick at AEW? I can't think of her name right now. Abaddon. Love Abaddon. Scariest wrestler. Huh. You know what? I will say, just intimidation wise, I used to think what's his name? Can't think it. Oh. The entire Taskmasters group. The entire group was just horrible. And it was scary to me.
Scary though.
The scariest one, like I guess the most intimidating one was the Yeti. Yeti was the most intimidating one.
No, he was not. What are you talking about? Wait, whoa.
He was so tall. I was like 5 when I watched the Yeti.
We're gonna have to I emphatically disagree with you, sir.
Because Paul White was tall, was scary to me too because he was so tall.
I am pulling up.
When I was a kid,
the evidence
I had a thing about like people dressed up, clowns, and people taller than me. I didn't like people taller than me.
Evidently,
and if you were dressed up and you were taller than me, that was even scarier.
He didn't say The Undertaker. He didn't say Kane. He didn't say Waylon Mercy. He said, this man really had the audacity to come out strong with the entire...
Dude, Undertaker was never scary to me. Ever scary. Undertaker was never scary to me.
The Zodiac?
Ever.
Are you telling me that the Zodiac was scary to you, my man?
Let me see.
Hold up. First of all, we got to talk about the Yeti, all right? Because I gotta like, my man.
The Yeti was.
The Yeti. The Yeti is scary for one reason only. He did this without consent.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
that is scary.
And the fact that he couldn't wrestle was even scarier. But
Trevor,
yeah,
this is legitimately one of the funniest things to ever happen in professional wrestling.
Dude, I was like 6.
How is this? I could be like 3 and this wouldn't be scary.
Dude, I was 6. And he was taller than me. I was like 4, like 2, maybe. He was taller than me.
It's just like, why is like Big Show like, I love how Big Show's like, like caressing Hulk Hogan's
neck. Give me a hug.
Like here's the thing, man. Hulk Hogan is knocked out cold.
Yes.
He is like this is non-consensual. Someone please.
I remember. Well, you know what? It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay. We're okay.
We got Job in the chat saying, I don't get that many trick-or-treaters, maybe because I give out those stale candy corn things. You were that
First off, the
Job.
fact that you give out candy corn is disrespectful. Candy corn is disgusting.
I'll take some candy corn if you can send it my way.
I can't stand candy corn.
I haven't had candy corn in probably 10 years or something.
But I used to eat a lot of it when I was a kid. That's probably why I'm sick of it now. It's disgusting.
You just because you old, you're just like, give me, give me some Jack Barry.
I used to throw it at people when I was in school because they used to give it to us when we were in school, and I used to throw it at people.
Applesauce.
Oh God.
Jungle Boy Jack Barry.
You upset me in a great way.
You upset me in a great way. Okay, so I'm really mad. I asked you who is the scariest wrestler of all time.
Okay,
and you
fine.
Really went with the Yeti. I'm like, no.
When I was a kid, he was scary to me. As a kid, he was scary to me. That's it. As a child, he was scary to me. Now that I'm older, he's not the scariest wrestler of all time. He's actually a joke. But he was scary to me as a child. As a child, he was frightening. Like, if you talk about scary wrestlers now, probably Bray Wyatt. But Bray's not scary to me either, and none of them are scary. But Bray Wyatt would probably be my choice as an adult.
You know what wrestler? There's one wrestler that strikes terror into my. There's one thing in wrestling, I should say. You're good. That strikes complete and utter fear, terror into my eyes.
This is Shockmaster?
No.
That's horrible, though.
It is when it is when Monday Night Raw turns on, and we hear those words. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand, and it's a promo to begin Raw. Randy Orton is the scariest. Randy Orton, right before he's about to cut a 20-minute promo to open Raw, is the scariest wrestler of all time. The amount of time, the anxiety that I would get trying to watch Raw live and just hearing, I hear voices in my head thinking me now. And then Michael Comey like, welcome to Raw in Milwaukee. Randy Orton, the Viper, making his way to the ring.
He literally did like a 30-minute promo every Raw for like a year.
10 years. This man would come out and be like, I am the Viper. And you people need to shut up. And he even moved like a little snake. It's like Great Khali when he was playing the flute. Look. You remember when Great Khali did that with the Cobra? Like him great. And like Jinder Mahal were like
so great.
Fighting over the flute thing. Imagine if they did that with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton just goes.
They missed the opportunity. They missed the opportunity.
There's still time, man. Look, just because he's got a bad back doesn't mean he can't come back for that.
But technically, he's not a cobra; he's a viper. So
he's a snake, man, and Khali's a snake charmer.
He's a cobra charmer.
That is also a racist ass gimmick. Having Indians
it's
be
hell.
snake charmers.
Racist as hell.
Job in the chat says, "I used to hate those candies that came in black and orange wrappers."
Oh yeah, they were awful. Oh my god, yeah, they were terrible. I forget what they were called. They were kind of like they were bootleg candy actually, but they were kind of like everyone bought them because it was so cheap. They weren't caramels, but they were kind of like that.
Is this like the peanut butter kisses?
Kind of.
Let me. If I pull them up,
they were awful.
Here, I'll pull up what I'm seeing because like this is
this
is all I'm seeing right now. Guys, by the way, this has turned into a very.
I don't know what it's turned into, but
Halloween episode. So this is what I'm getting.
Yes,
let me make that a little bigger. Sorry.
That's them. Yep, that's them.
Yeah. So it says here that these are peanut butter kisses.
Okay.
Candyland store peanut butter kisses.
It tastes like butter. Ass butter.
Hey now. That brings about a very striking visual. Harley Race always scared me. He knew if he showed something bad, he showed up something bad was going to happen. Harley Race cut some of the best, like most intimidating promos of all time. Like the way he would look, it's very similar, and I think maybe like Jake the Snake Roberts probably got like at least somewhat of a you know. He probably took some he probably got some inspiration from there because like they did very similar thing with their eyes, like where like of course their mouth was the one talking, but like you're fixated the entire time on their eyes because they're staring you right through the camera. And Bray Wyatt also did a great job of that.
He did. He definitely did.
It's crazy. I mean, for me, okay. We both gave a silly answer there. I'm going to go with my serious answer.
Okay, what's your serious answer?
And this is like definitely because like of my age. Scariest wrestlers of all time are Kane and The Undertaker.
Okay.
It's solely because of my age. Kane terrified me. I was scared that, again, look, 2004, Trevor, I was 7. Okay?
Exactly.
So, yes. Okay, no, sir. All right, there's a big difference between. But wait a minute. All right, no. I'm not gonna let this happen. 7-year-old me would not have been scared of the Yeti. All right.
I was only afraid because he's tall. Like I said, I was anyway. Go ahead.
What you mean, bro? Like, what you mean? Like Big Show was tall, and like
I was afraid of him too.
I thought he was.
When
funny.
I was younger, I was afraid of him too.
You were like, well, no.
Well, no. I'm when. So you gotta understand. Like you said,
no.
I'm older than you. Like you said. So when these guys came out, I was like 5 or 6. And so when Paul White first came on the screen, when the Giant first came on the screen, oh yeah, terrified the crap out of me.
That is wild to me. No, I mean, look, this is me going back with like rose-colored glasses for sure because I'm just like, I gotta, he's like a meme to me. So,
yeah, he is definitely, but
yeah.
So Kane was scary to you.
Well, I was 7, and
yeah,
every time it would come out, he, like the pyro would go off, everything would turn red, and I would think, oh my god, Raw is hell now. And I legitimately believed that Kane was like a magical devil wizard demon that could drag me down to the depths of hell. I would turn away when he would cut promos on Raw because I'd be scared of him. Same with The Undertaker. When The Undertaker came back in 2004, like I would like do like one of these things with my eyes and be like, oh, I'm so scared. I would just not look. I would like I wouldn't listen either. I would be like, oh my god, this is so scary. This is so scary.
But see, Undertaker was intimidating, but he was never really scary until he started adding pyro to his entrance. Because when I was a kid, he didn't do the pyro. It was dark, and then he'd pop up on the steps, and he'd be there. But like when he started adding pyro, then that was the oh god type thing. But yeah,
we got a funny chat here. Job says, Omar, I'll send you some candy corns if you'll use them as fake teeth. 100% will. I will. Yes. If you send me DM me on Twitter, send me some. We'll figure it out. Send me some candy corns, and I will 100% be here live for an episode and use them as fake teeth.
That'd be awesome and hilarious at the same time.
It would be hilarious. Yeah. How about this one? Scariest moment for you as a kid? Like scariest wrestling moment for you as a kid? Something that actually scared like the poop out of you.
Well, of course, hate to bring up bad shit, but Owen Hart. When Owen Hart fell. That was like the scariest thing for me. What that and also when Shane McMahon and Steve Blackman were wrestling and Shane just kind of fell off.
Sorry, Steve who?
Steve Blackman.
Wait. I think you mean the White Ninja Steve Blackman. I'll have you know.
No, I meant Steve Blackman. That's who I meant. He hit him with the kendo stick. They were climbing up the stanchion, and he hit the kendo stick, and he literally just like fell off. That kind of creeped me out a little bit too. Freaked me out a little bit too.
So for me, the scariest moment was actually when Kane. Remember when like Shane McMahon and Kane were doing their feud back in 2003?
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
It was when my goodness. We fell. We all fell. Ashes, we all fall down.
When you find out what that song is about, it's creepy as hell. Anyway.
What is that song about?
I can tell you if you want to
know. Well, I'm about to find out live on the air. I feel like I already know. Like I know it's something bad.
It's about to be bubonic plague.
Well, that's right. That's right. God, we live in such a positive world. Scariest wrestling moment for me though was Kane waking up in the hospital during that feud. Shane McMahon had sent him in the hospital, and him just sitting up and then attacking everyone. I was like, yo, this man is wild. He is like nothing can kill him. He is run. Everyone run. I was always scared. Like I remember Raw came to Baltimore once, and my dumbass was so scared I was like, Kane is here. like he can come get me. He is here. like in my mind, right? I'm watching him and I'm booing him at home, right? And I'm like, what if he like knows?
What if he hears me?
What if he hears me? What, like he's a demon. He can do anything. So
what if he comes to get me?
No, like I was like, what if after the show it's like I just hear the pyro goes off in my room and I hear
You were that afraid of Kane?
Yes, I was 7.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. It does.
I was a baby. My brain didn't even my medulla oblongata, to quote the Bobby Boucher, wasn't even developed. I don't think. I don't even know.
Who knows? Mankind kind of creeped me out too a little bit at first, because like when he used to put the mandible claw on everybody, like white stuff would come out of their mouth, and that was like what kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh my god.
You know, he had a rat. Do you know the story about Mankind's rat?
I know he did have a rat. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Do you know whose rat that was? Like in real life, it was someone's rat.
Whose?
Guess whose rat it was?
Who had a rat? It wasn't. No, it wasn't like Jake the Snake or anybody like that. I don't know who. I don't even know where to begin to guess.
It was Jim Cornette's pet rat.
Really?
Movies. Yes.
I did not know.
The funniest.
That does not shock me that Jim Cornette.
No, it doesn't shock anyone. I don't think. The funniest thing that Bruce Pritchard has ever or will ever do is tell the story of Jim Cornette, like calling him about his dead rat. It is one of the funniest things ever.
I have to hear that now. I have to hear that now.
I can give you a Spark Notes rendition right now if you want of that call.
Sure. Why not? Uh-oh.
Ring.
He's performing on these jokes.
Ring. Hello? Bruce! Bruce, he's dead! He's dead, Bruce! He's dead! Well, corny, who's dead? My pet rat, Bruce! He's dead, Bruce! They killed him! Life killed him! He's dead, little man! Like, he's squirming around now, he's dead. And then Bruce Pritchard, being the sensitive man that he is, just goes, well, corny, it's a rat. And then Jim Cornette just goes up, I'll kill you.
I'm surprised I've never heard that before. Wow, that's great.
It is genuinely the fun. Like, look, old school Bruce Pritchard on his podcast is one of the funniest, most entertaining things ever. Now he's just like, I don't know what I did, but if Vince did it, it was right.
Well, Bruce is old now, so.
Well, Bruce is like the second most important person in WWE creative right now. That's why.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know where the show went.
We're talking about Jim. Well, we're sticking with the Halloween thing. We're talking about scary animals. A rat is a scary animal.
I guess.
Yeah. Halloween, man. It's crazy.
I feel like this year has just flown by, actually.
It's flown way by.
It was just the summertime, dude.
It was just summertime. Where did you go? I don't even know what I'm singing.
I got a lot of stuff coming up that I got to do and things, and
I got some things and some stuff, and
oh, and I will announce it next year.
Oh, we got an announcement?
And actually, you might have an announcement tonight, too, actually. It's a project that I'm planning that I didn't run by you yet, but you'll be definitely down for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You teased it. You might as well just let it out now.
Okay, why not? Yeah, in between, why not? So, as everybody knows, I am a huge, huge advocate of mental health. Not just with men, but big on men, but with everybody. But if you guys don't know, the leading, like, the people who unfortunately create suicide more is men. And actually, unfortunately, is men of color. So I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I think it's a great idea. And also, not only take an opportunity to do that, but take an opportunity to share it with the people, with my fans on here and new fans. So what we're gonna do, probably starting at the beginning of the year, is gonna have mental health dinner, and we're pretty much gonna sit down with a bunch of young black men, a bunch of men of color, and talk to people on the internet and bring up conversations and have a conversation at least twice a month, because we need it. We definitely need it. Like, if you don't let your brain breathe, man, it leads to bad things, bad thoughts. So yeah, that's one of the projects coming up. One of the many projects coming up next year.
Hell yeah, mental health is important. Like,
yes.
I can't underestimate or overestimate, like, the importance of prioritizing yourself in the race that is life, because it is a race. It's very easy to keep running, and then before you know it, you don't know where the time went. You don't know what's happened. But absolutely hyped for that opportunity, Trev. Absolutely hyped for you.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about it offline too, and we will. But it's a great way to introduce it, because I want you a part of it as well.
Oh yeah, yes. So I can talk about my feelings.
Yes, your feelings.
It's gonna be a long ass dinner.
How long you got? About 2 days.
We're going to bottomless apps at Applebee's, baby.
You sitting there, the whole food is cold, and we're all like half asleep, and almost just still talking. And when I was 3,
it all started when I was born. No, but in all seriousness, jokes aside, it sounds like a wonderful project, Trevor. I can't wait to see more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no way to really transition there, so
let's just do it.
Boom. We're just gonna talk about Ronda Rousey if we're good there. Trev, Ronda Rousey, Rowdy Ronda Rousey left WWE earlier this year after creative differences. She, of course, we had heard that Ronda originally, when she was coming back to WWE, when she won the Royal Rumble in 2022, she wanted to return as a heel, but she was kind of convinced by WWE, you're gonna come back as a, doing some Vince McMahon's voice, but like, you're gonna come back as a face, like you're gonna get cheered. Never really got off the ground. Ronda was kind of booed the entire time, which kind of should have came back as a heel, and it would have been worked probably a little bit better. But Ronda Rousey, done with WWE, we all thought that, what's she going to do next? She's going to do acting. Is she going to maybe go back to MMA? She's apparently done with UFC as well now. Trevor, interesting news here. Ronda Rousey will be appearing in Los Angeles Full Gear Weekend at a Revolver show, an independent show running out very close to the arena there in Inglewood, California. My guy. She also did she also did an indie appearance, I believe, with Marina Shafir recently. Ronda is hitting up the independent circuit, Trev.
Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Okay.
Huh. What are your thoughts on this? We'll get to the potential AEW aspect of this later, but what do you think about this? The Ronda in the independent scene.
Okay, like, I personally like Ronda. I know a lot of people don't like Ronda Rousey. I get it. I personally like Ronda
about your reputation.
I've liked her when she was in MMA. I've always liked her, but I never really thought that she really liked wrestling. Like, it just didn't translate, right? You know what I mean? Like, you saw that she enjoyed being booed, she enjoyed being a heel, she liked that, but it didn't really seem like she enjoyed wrestling. like the business. So to hear her doing independent work, that's actually mind blowing. Great, awesome, because I think she'll get the tutelage that she needs, because I think Ronda is a project. I think Ronda is a wrestling project. I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's great. I don't think she's bad. I think she's right in the middle. And I think going to the Indies will help her a lot.
Well, you and I have a stark disagreement there. I don't think Ronda Rousey is a wrestling project. I think Ronda Rousey is the whole effing show. Like,
you think she's a good wrestler? I never thought she was a great wrestler.
I think she's a great wrestler. I think that
I thought she was decent. I never thought she was good.
If you go back and watch any of her matches, her first year, like her second one in WWE was absolute garbage. Like
yeah, it was.
I will be the first one to tell you it was terrible.
It was terrible.
Her first year though is like not only the best rookie year in WWE history,
right,
but also just like I think she was having great pay-per-view matches. She was a draw. Like the match, she had a match with Alexa Bliss that blew everything out of the water.
Oh yeah, that was such
on
a
a Raw
good
pay-per-view.
Such a good match.
So to me, I think she has it all in the ring. She's also like she also is like in a place, right? Her style doesn't need to be I'm a mat wrestler. Her style doesn't need to be I'm a high flyer. Her style is Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, like, I'll rip your arm off and beat you with it. That's pretty much it.
That's the appeal. And I think that WWE, for whatever reason, they never gave her the story. They never built her up to be as big as she probably should be. Losing to Charlotte in that big match for the title in 2022 was just I will never understand it.
No.
It just made no sense. But I genuinely think that like Ronda on the Indies would be very interesting. Like, and you think about it. Her and Marina Shafir, 2 of the 4 horsewomen of MMA. That's a formidable tag team on the Indies. And look. I see someone, Job, in the chat saying, no, keep her away from AEW. But I
mean,
damn well.
If she's really gonna get a push in AEW,
damn well Tony Khan sitting there like, oh, if you thought Toys for Tots was a big announcement, you just wait till I get this deal done.
My thing is, I don't want to see her in AEW because that women's division, they're doing nothing with it.
They're going to be forced to do something with it if Ronda's there.
They have to.
They're going to be
they have to. You can't have one of the baddest women on the planet and not do something with it. You're right. But they had Jade Cargill and didn't do much with it. So.
Oh, they did a lot with Jade. Jade was like.
With Jade they did, but
Jade was like the only thing they did.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't do anything else with the divisions. What I'm saying, they're gonna push Ronda. They of course push Jade, but they're not gonna push the rest of the division. Is what I'm getting at, kind of. Sort of.
I think they're in a very interesting position now because you have a fighting champion now in Hikaru Shida.
Right.
I love Saraya, but she just wasn't defending the belt, and wasn't appearing on TV in an impactful way. It was kind of weird, but. You think
she's still hurt?
I'm not sure. She wrestled. She lost the belt. She dropped the belt to Shida a few weeks ago. So, but you have Shida. You have Tony Storm, who's in that championship picture. You have, of course, on the other side, Chris Statlander, who is killing it.
Money.
This is like if you want to talk
her
about
matches are great.
Breakout year, this is someone we all knew was gonna break out eventually, but breakout year, it's Chris Statlander. Ever since Double or Nothing, when she made a return, it has been the Chris Statlander show. You
talk about injuries and things like that in most sports, and you talk about how the people come back, how impactful it is when they come back, and when they come back like Statlander did. Statlander came back from a almost career-ending injury. It was knee issues again,
twice.
right?
Twice. She tore her ACL twice.
And and came back and just killed it. She is on top. She's one of the top wrestlers in like not just the women's division, just in general. Like now, like I mean, like you said, it's the Chris Statlander show. She's had some great matches too, and she looked good. She looked happy. She looked healthy doing it. Like, I mean, now you toying with Ronda Rousey.
I don't give a damn about my reputation.
Dude, Ronda in AEW would be amazing, but I want to see Ronda on a indie show. I want to go. I want to go.
You should go. You should go. My dumbass is flying out to LA.
No, dude. With everything going on with me right now, I can't even spell LA. I can't afford to spell it.
L Q
apostrophe.
Apostrophe. No. It's like I was like, bro, you want to know the wildest stuff I saw? I saw like someone posted this on Twitter. It can't be real, but someone posted like someone's birth certificate on Twitter, and it was like L apostrophe A, and I was like, huh? La? I was sitting there like reading my phone. Like, La. And
there was a
in the comment. No, in the comment, the guy just goes, "It's Ladasha," and I was like, "This is a meme. This cannot be real."
So
it's
you say that,
Trevor.
Unfortunately, I have to look this up, but I honestly think that is real. Because I believe there was a story about that a couple years back.
I won't say it ain't so.
There was a woman whose name was Erica, but her name wasn't spelled Erica. It was spelled Erica. So AIRWRECKER. Erica. Yes, I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute.
It's marinating.
Let you let that one marinate.
Soaking it in right now.
Yeah. Makes you upset to be a human, huh?
Trevor, I do not choose you. Wow, that was wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Air Raka. Wow. Okay. Oh, we got Liam in the chat saying I couldn't give 2 F's where Ronda Rousey goes.
Who, Liam?
Liam is not a fan. Jimmy Doe.
Liam's never been a fan of her.
Jimmy Doe in the chat says Ronda Rousey. What if she teaches younger fighters? You never know. Here's the thing. I don't think Ronda Rousey hates professional wrestling as much as people think she does.
Yeah.
Because if she did, she never would have done it. She didn't need to. She did it because she wanted to.
Yeah.
She's always been a fan. She's respected it. Like, Rowdy Piper gave her jacket. Like, gave her his jacket. Like, that's a real thing.
To use his name.
It's a real thing. Like she was knighted, for lack of a better term, by Rowdy Piper. So, I mean, I think, like, obviously she wants to wrestle. Like, ain't no way. I'm sorry. Ronda Rousey ain't doing Revolver if she didn't want to. That is a passion project, if we're being real.
Yeah.
She could make more money doing her Twitch streams, doing, like, you know, her, like doing appearances in, like, TV shows, movies, whatever she wants. She wants to wrestle. That's obvious to me. Very obvious. And I think, like, one thing that WWE I don't think did well was present her, at least in promos. Those scripted promos they had for her never ever like just seemed to hit. Like if you watch her on her like Twitch streams, like she is charismatic. She's a charismatic person who can do it. And,
she's actually kind of funny too.
She's very funny. Like, so I think like there is like there's something there. I just hope that we get to see, you know, a better version than what we got in WWE. Because what we got in WWE was like, well, Ronda, you're just gonna go out there. You're gonna go Charlotte. You gotta go Charlotte. You're gonna lose. Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see her when she did the little Kevin Hart show, Cold as Balls?
Cody's balls?
It's called Cold as Balls.
Oh, I was like, Cody. Wait, there's a show called Cody's Balls. What does
Get them in, check, Benny.
Look, hey man, Rhea Ripley. What? Dominic Mysterio?
Anyway,
Robert Rhodes says, "Does anyone really know where she's going?" I mean, she will be at Revolver the day, I believe, the day before AEW Full Gear in Los Angeles. She will be in LA at a wrestling show.
She will be the
day before Full Gear. Job in the chat asks, "I would like to see AEW bring in Tessa Blanchard." Hey, I'm not touching that one.
Nah. I see where you're going, Job, and just based on pure ability, yes. But you know what I know. She's a trash human.
Look, Trevor. Look. There's so much I want to say.
There's so much. You know what, Joe? Just since we don't want to go there, just look it up. Just look it up. Since we don't want to go there.
I am Bessa Blanchard here.
Bessa Blanchard. Okay,
Bessa. I'm Bessa over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I just want to say, look, I didn't make myself say those horrible things. It was certain people who made me say those horrible things. Bessa Blanchard, go away. But
yeah,
until she takes any semblance of responsibility, I don't think she's going to be welcome back in the wrestling locker room, and I think she's just going to be toxic as hell.
Didn't she just win something recently, though? She just won a trophy, I believe. I think I think she's still wrestling. I think
she was doing some stuff with WoW for sure. They brought her back, but I mean, Tessa Blanchard was someone who legitimately was going to be a massively pushed star in either AEW or WWE when she returned, but that killed her. She killed it herself. She let's see, where is she?
Like you say, she took no responsibility for what she said or what she did.
Yeah. Is she currently the champion of anything? Doesn't seem like it. She wrapped up with WoW recently.
Okay.
I mean, WoW wrapped up recently because WoW. Big shout out to WoW though. Outside of you bringing back Tessa Blanchard, that was not great. But
hey, you're not wrong.
You're damn right I'm not. You are damn right.
You're not wrong.
Sorry about your damn accuracy. We got Job in the chat saying, "Oh, okay, I looked it up. Wow, to hell with her."
Yeah, that's what I told you, Job. Look it up for yourself.
Look, quick Google search does wonders.
Don't get me wrong. I completely agree. Ability wise, Tessa Blanchard is better than a lot of people. But at that same token, she's a trash human.
Someone asked me the other day, this is not related to this, but it just come to mind. Someone asked me, he's like, when do you think Marty Scurll is gonna come back to wrestling? You think AEW is gonna sign Marty Scurll? And I'm just like, AEW is never gonna sign Marty Scurll.
Sign Marty Scurll.
Let that one go. Let that one go.
That is the hill that is the hill that a lot of people want to die on. Bring Marty Scurll to AEW. No.
You want something wild? AEW signing Ric Flair is the closest you'll get to Marty Scurll being, and which by the way, we did not talk about.
That's sad but true.
Trevor, AEW's president and GM Tony Khan promised Sting a gift on AEW Dynamite last week, and he gifted him a human being, Ric Flair, who made his AEW debut, and who just was like, you know what, brother, I just want to go. I want to be on this ride with you until March.
I really hope they don't wrestle each other.
Trev.
I really hope they don't wrestle each other.
Trev, my guy. What do we think? What do we think here?
As soon as I saw it, I said, "Oh no!" I was like, "Oh no, why?" Like, you know what? I probably would have stopped watching AEW if it was Hulk Hogan.
I don't think Sting. I think Sting would have left AEW if it was Hulk Hogan.
I don't think. Yeah. Did I say March? I meant right now. I don't know. But why Ric Flair?
Because look, this is one last opportunity for Ric Flair to make Sting look stupid. That's what this is. Because Ric Flair is gonna turn on Sting.
Yes.
And Sting gonna be like, "Oh, I look stupid. I look stupid.
Why'd you do that to me, Rick?
30 years later, and I still haven't learned my damn lesson." I don't know why Ric Flair or why Sting sounds like that, but
I'm about to say, why is Sting country? I don't know.
I did my best, Dad. Dad, I did my best. Ric Flair.
Yes. We have no idea what we're doing nowadays.
No, not at all. But Tony Khan seems to know what he's doing. He signed Ric Flair. What do you think? Especially after the allegations.
But didn't they not sign him because of the allegations?
Yep.
Good old fashioned family racism.
Wow. No to that. There is no such thing as good. No.
That is a line from Family Guy.
Bad line.
Oh dear.
Joe Bass, did Vince shit himself when he saw Ric Flair?
No. I mean, Vince has probably been doing that since for a while now. He's 80, but I don't think he did that because of Ric Flair.
Blanchard is too much like her dad. Oh wow, I didn't know that about well.
I mean, that doesn't really shock me either, but I didn't realize he was like that either.
Say it ain't so.
I don't think Tully's like that, is he?
Look, if Tessa, look, I'm not.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me though.
It wouldn't shock me, but also I'm not going to disparage anyone without any knowledge.
Wash my hands.
Anyway, yeah. The real question, Trevor, do we get a Ric Flair match out of this?
I hope not. I really hope not.
You imagine?
Did you see Ric Flair's last match?
I saw that man almost die in the ring.
Oh my god!
You
know what it was like? It was like you'd see when you're out and about and you're at a grocery store and you see a older woman walking around the grocery store not knowing where she's going. That's what it was. He didn't know what he was doing. He almost killed himself. He literally had no idea he literally roamed around that ring like he had Alzheimer's.
See, I don't even think it's that great. I think it's even worse. I think this is you remember when that kid fell into the gorilla enclosure at the Cincinnati Zoo and they killed Harambe?
Yes.
Ric Flair was that kid. That is the coordination. That was this man. I felt like
high five.
I didn't know that I could feel any sympathy. I mean, look, I was turned off by Ric Flair especially after the Turk side of the ring stuff came out. Trevor, I was like, this man is actually about to die. It is someone.
I'm gonna be honest.
Stop this, Conrad. You're right there. That's your dad.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of thought Sting returning was gonna be the same way. I really did.
Oh no, the Stinger.
But I got to be honest. Sting is a better wrestler than 50% of the people he's been in the ring with. Sting's amazing. To be the age he is and doing what he's doing, absolutely amazing.
I can't wait till he comes out to Man Called Sting. They got to do it once. I don't know how you get the rights to that. Tony Khan, pay off WWE. Just get the rights to it.
Figure it out.
Man Called Sting. He does this. He does that. As quick as a cat, and he hits him with a bat.
Oh, never ask Omar to write a song for you.
This is my bonker.
This is your bunk stick?
My bunk stick. Bunk.
I have one of those. I don't know where it is though.
Bunk. This is a real bat though.
I know. I have one of those. I have a Louisville Slugger, just like that. Signed by Ozzie Smith.
See, this one's signed by me. I signed. Yeah, you're damn right. I signed it.
You better. Oh my God!
Someone found out that I was into wrestling.
Oh God! What's happening?
Someone found out, right, that I was into wrestling, and they were like, "Oh, well, I know what to get him for what's it called? For his birthday." I was like, "I'll get him a wrestling book," and lo and behold, my man gets me Hulk Hogan's book. Like the book that Hulk Hogan wrote, like My Life Outside of the Ring. Hands me this book. I sign it, hand it right back. This man was so like disrespected when I did that. He was like, "Did I just buy you a book and you signed it?" Like, I was like, "Yep, enjoy that," and I just walked away. I didn't take that shit with me.
I remember, actually, it's funny you say that. I was, back when I was, like, hitting the gym pretty regularly, my mom bought me some workout clothes, right? She bought me some dry fit stuff. And she said, "Yeah, I got some stuff for you. I know you're going to like it." Well, I said, "Cool." She gives me one shirt that has Spider-Man on it. It's cool. It's Under Armour. She gives me another one that has the Rock's Brahma Bull on it. I was like, "Oh, this is cool. It's awesome." I pull out the bag, and I pull out this shirt that says Hulkamania on it. And I look at it. I look at my mom. I said, "I love you. Can you take it back?" and she goes, she says, "Oh, no, I forgot you didn't like him."
You really don't like Hulk Hogan.
She's like, "I forgot you didn't like him."
It's like me, like on your next birthday, I'm like, "Hey, I got you something you're really gonna love." It's an Eddie Kingston shirt.
Oh God! You know what? I'd wear that though. I'd wear that. I wouldn't wear. I wouldn't wear a Hulk Hogan shirt at all.
What if I got you a CM Punk shirt? Would you wear that?
I used to have a CM Punk shirt actually. You remember the one with the black fists on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have one of those. And funny thing about it, and I can't remember the guy's name now, but he was an indie wrestler, and I met him at, believe it or not, the Nick Gage show, the show that everything happened to Nick Gage.
I'm Nick Gage, and I'm Nick Gage, and I'm gonna beat you up, boy.
And I'm sitting there talking to the guy, and he's like, "Is that a CM Punk t-shirt?" I said, "Dude, I don't wear this typically. It's laundry day." He started laughing. He said, "I can't stand him." And he said, "You know what? You're a cool guy. Let me sign it." And he signed on the CM Punk shirt his name. And now I cannot remember the guy's name. He passed away a couple years ago, too.
R.I.P. Robert says, "Can I get your bat? Here's what you get. Bunk.
Bunk.
Bunk. Ah, I bunked myself. Bunk.
Why are you bunking people?
People deserve it, man. I've seen too much. I've seen what y'all post online. Everyone deserves to be bunked at least once a day.
Well, I mean, yeah, I agree.
What else we got? I'm looking through this news. God, my timeline is not great.
Neither is mine. It's quite awful, actually.
No, I mean it's like legitimately awful. It's just all Palestine.
Oh yeah, mine is people dying, people Palestine. Oh, it's horrible.
What do we got here? I'm just gonna look up Sean Ross Sapp. He usually Sean Ross Sapp usually gets. I by the way am never going to name another like wrestling personality like another. I'm not gonna ever like negatively say another wrestling personality's name on this on anywhere on any of my channels ever. Man, there's a lot of stuff happening.
You gonna tell me later? Okay, we'll talk.
I'll tell you about it, man. There's some BS. I mean, actually, like, nothing bad. It's just like, oh my god, this is. I did not want to drag myself into anything.
Did you check out the Fury and Ngannou fight?
Let's talk about this robbery. So, there was a crime committed in Saudi Arabia. Also, there was a fight. But with Vince McMahon, The Undertaker, this was wild. This was like one of the wildest things. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. But at the Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou fight, there were a lot of people in attendance. Kanye was there.
Yep.
Eminem was there. Hold on, let me see if I can find this.
Mike Tyson was there. A lot of different people were there.
A lot of people were there. You are 100% correct, my man. Let me just get this image. All right. So, sitting right next to each other at this fight are like a few people that I never thought we'd see like sitting next to each other in general. Period. Like it kind of blew my mind as far as like what was possible. Let's see. For whatever reason, this is not pulling up, but let's try to pull another one up. Bada bing, bada boom. This is live TV, pal.
I love it.
Tony, you're Tony Schiavone, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I know y'all love Tony Schiavone. I don't like him on Collision. I don't need.
Dude,
Tony
that
Schiavone.
Is an interesting line of people.
So you got some. You have some Sheiks there, and then you have Vince, Mike Tyson, and Eminem sitting next to you. Vince, Mike Tyson, and Eminem walk into a bar.
That's a joke. It's got to be a joke.
How about this? Vince, Mike Tyson, and Eminem walk into a bar in Saudi Arabia, which doesn't exist.
There's a joke.
it happened. It's happened. I mean,
that's crazy. So I knew Eminem, Tyson, and even Vince McMahon were there. I didn't know they were sitting like that.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. They weren't sitting next to Kanye. They weren't sitting next to Kanye.
Kanye, the greatest.
Something. He's great at something.
We're not sure what it is at this point, but
mother loving lyrical genius.
Mother loving.
Mother loving. Have you ever seen Horrible Bosses?
Mother loving Jones.
Have you? Yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever seen the TBS version? Because like TBS, they don't just like they don't just bleep out the words. Instead,
they call it mother love.
Place it. And that's why I always love TBS movies better. Because I'm just like, this is just hilarious. Like, it's just like, they call me Mother Lover Jones.
Have you ever seen them show Die Hard? Hippie Mother Lover?
No, but like my favorite thing is when he's telling the story. He's like, I walk in a room and I reach into her purse. I really loved her that night. And I was like, whoa. Sir. They call me Mother Lover Jones. Why do they call you that, Mother Lover?
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yep. So,
but back to the robbery.
Anyway, robbery. Yeah, back to the robbery. So, Ngannou knocked down Tyson Fury in that fight, and he had him down. Like it was. I don't know what happened. Like Tyson Fury won the first few rounds. Ngannou should have won that match or that fight. He should have won. I think universally everyone believes that. Like it is.
I wanted to see the punch output. Did you see the punch output?
Let me see. Let's see.
Because if you look at the punch output, like that's where they claim Francis won. I mean, Fury won. But if you actually look at it, Francis was busier. He was the busier fighter.
Way busier.
Yeah.
I am looking up. Oh, let's see. Come on.
But I feel like it was a robbery. At first, my buddy told me it happened. I said, well, maybe because I didn't see the last couple rounds. But I was like, oh, maybe it was, maybe it was because his punch output was better, blah, blah. Then I saw it. I'm like, wait, no, he should have won that fight. He should have definitely won that fight.
So if we're talking about punches landed. All right, final punch stats. Here we go. So total punches. Power punches, Ngannou won.
Yep.
Total punches, Fury won, but that's
what I thought.
Yeah. So that's what they were probably going off of. But like, Ngannou knocked him down.
He knocked him down. He also let his hands go. And that was one thing that I was wondering, because like Ngannou has boxed before. Like this isn't his first time. He has boxed before, and so you're watching the fight, and I'm like, okay, is he going to let his hands go more? Now Tyson Fury did let his hands go a little more than Ngannou did, but it was pretty much the same face because he got knocked on his ass. Like I mean, let's just be honest. But like, no, Ngannou needs a rematch. He definitely deserves a rematch, and he should have won that fight. And did you hear a lot of people saying that Francis needs to stay in boxing?
Yeah, I think like the next big fight is probably going to be him versus like, who would it be? That's a heavyweight because I don't think is Jake Paul isn't a heavyweight.
Jake would get his ass beat. Jake would get his ass beat.
I mean, like, I'm not even thinking like. Here's the thing, man. I'm thinking like, if Ngannou could come down, he's not coming down to junior heavyweight though. He's not coming down that far.
Because Ngannou's what? 250, something like that, or is he that big?
Francis Ngannou. Wait, there we go. 258. Yeah.
Okay.
And
he's
like,
what?
6'4", 258, and then.
Nah. And Jake Paul's what? 1 something.
Yeah, I mean Jake Paul, like at most, Jake Paul is a junior heavyweight, and then that's like really pushing it. Like he's 6'1", but like the dude is like, I
mean, they could do a catchweight fight, but he's still like outweighing him by like 40 pounds.
Yeah, 190. Like they're not meeting in the middle there. That's
no
fight.
The closest Ngannou would go, if he's smart, would be like 230, 240. And Jake ain't getting up to 230, nothing. I mean, he probably could, but he's going to be slow as dirt.
Were we getting this Jake Paul Conor McGregor fight though?
Yeah, they've been talking trash for a minute.
Who wins that?
Honestly, I hate to say it, but Jake Paul.
It's Jake Paul. He's gonna whoop him.
Because the thing is, again, like he's an MMA fighter. Conor's not a boxer. He's not. He had like maybe 2 boxing matches, like 2 or 3 boxing matches when he was in Ireland. That's it. He can't box really.
I love the fact that Khabib basically like ruined Conor's career. Like,
actually, Conor ruined Conor's.
I mean, he did. But like Khabib got the last laugh in that feud.
Yeah, Khabib didn't help it, man, at all.
I smashed. It was the funniest thing of all time. Khabib basically starts a riot at the end of that UFC fight. Like, there's no like pomp, no circumstance. Doesn't get his title belt. Doesn't get an interview, and he just comes back. And he's like, "I'm very sorry for what happened. My dad is on the phone. He's gonna smash me." Just like he said, "My dad is going to smash me."
Smash me, yeah, that's what he did. He did say that.
Oh, I bet. And like his dad, they interviewed his dad, and his dad was even like, "Yes, when he comes home, I smash him." Like that's a very. It's a fighter's family right there.
Is his brother still fighting?
I don't know if his brother is. I think his cousin might be.
Yeah, cousin. I think that's what it is. Yeah, because he's not fighting anymore.
No, Habib retired. Habib retired. He's done. He went out on top. We still didn't get man, we didn't get God, who was it? Was it Tony Ferguson? Yeah, it was Tony Ferguson.
Yeah,
we didn't get Habib versus Ferguson. That fight got canceled because Ferguson lost. His dumbass lost.
Or did we get? We didn't get Habib and Poirier either, did we? Dustin Poirier?
Didn't we? No, we didn't because we got Conor Poirier. Because that was when Habib retired. Conor came back, and we got the greatest. Wrestling. I will say the greatest UFC promo of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not a fan of Conor, but Conor McGregor, broken leg, sitting on the ground, cutting a promo, saying, "Your wife's in me DMs."
Yeah, Conor's a jackass.
I think people are upset we're not talking about wrestling.
Did they say it?
Yeah, Robert says, "Come on, we are supposed to talk wrestling."
I'm sorry, it is a combat sport, but I have one question to ask.
Go for it.
Actually,
this is our show.
My question for you is, who in your pound for pound, who is the best UFC fighter you've seen personally? In your opinion,
in person or the best fighter in general?
Just fighter in general, yeah, that you watch.
Habib Nurmagomedov.
Okay, for me, it would be Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson is great actually. He's probably
because a lot of Michael Madoff definitely. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with you saying that. I have a problem with people saying John Jones though. I have a big problem with that.
But if it wasn't for the roids and all the other drugs, that man would be the greatest.
And he would. But there's one caveat that Demetrius has over him that they've never done for him. Demetrius Johnson was so great in his weight class. They had to have an ultimate fighter for him to pick people to fight him. He went through that weight class twice. Yep. And they picked people to come back and fight him. That's how good he was. And to me, that's the only caveat I have. And honestly, other than that, John Jones is one of the greatest fighters who ever stepped foot in the square, octagon. But yeah,
octagon.
But yes, wrestling.
This is probably a good segue here. But who do you think is the most likely, outside of the Paul brothers? Because Jake Paul's kind of done stuff with WWE. Logan Paul's signed with WWE.
Right.
Outside of those, who do you think is going to be the next person to kind of make that transition from the combat sports world to wrestling?
Well, Tyson Fury has done it once, right? Hasn't he?
Long time ago.
Tyson did it a long time ago.
He did that shitty match with Braun in Saudi Arabia.
It was so bad.
That was the same one where Cain Velasquez came back and he wrestled Brock in that shitty
Cain's
match.
Another one too.
It was the worst Saudi show ever. Worst.
Terrible. But let's see. That's a good question though, because there's a couple people I could see do it. But I don't know. For instance, at the end of honestly, and I would hate it. At the end of his career, Kobe Covington would do it just to be a jackass.
I would turn my TV off so.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. But I could see him doing it. I mean, Paige Van Zandt is doing it now too.
Oh, she was for a while.
Because she was doing bare knuckle fighting for a while too. So
she was in AEW. She was part of good old man Dan's crew. Dan Lambert. I think eventually Conor's going to do it.
You know what?
He's going to do it one day.
Yeah. Could you see him in what is it? The Scottish promotion? Could you see him over there?
I think he's gonna be in WWE if he doesn't. He's
Oh,
gonna be in WWE.
Of course.
He's like his man is
He's gonna make as much money as he probably can.
It's gonna be Conor McGregor versus Sheamus.
And you're not gonna understand a word of the promos.
Like, well, I'll tell you right now, fella. Yeah, shut the fuck. Oh, I can't say that. Shut the front door, mate. Like, shut the front door with your potato, whatever.
Drink my proper 12.
He's gonna be plugging proper 12. It's always blue in the face.
Here's the thing: it's not a bad whiskey. The apple one is disgusting. It's awful. It's quite awful.
Anyway, McGregor could do it.
McGregor could do it. Cowboy Cerrone. That would have been interesting. I would have been interested if he decided to do it. It would have been interesting.
I mean, AEW is basically like half of the UFC. Half of UFC in there. Henry Cejudo showed up. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, Cejudo. Yeah.
Or Cejudo, yeah. Like, yeah, like, my God. Remember that stare down with Mike Tyson that Jericho had in the pandemic era? It's like one of the weirdest segments ever, but also one of the greatest segments ever.
Then, that's when Tyson assimilated Jericho and stole all his wrestling knowledge and became the greatest commentator everyone's ever seen.
Unbelievable. Hiroshi. Unbelievable. Yeah, that he's a great fighter. I love.
He's ready for that move. If you know when he does this move, it's over.
It's over. Oh my God, he's a great wrestler. He's had injuries. He went out with that neck injury back in 2018. He was doing Excalibur job for him.
Yo, Excalibur's so pissed. I've never seen a guy.
He was like, "Look, sir, I don't know who you think you are. On one side, there's Taz. All right, doesn't know anything about wrestling outside of his son. On the other side, there's Tony Schiavone, who's just here to say, I love it. And then there's me, the meat of the bones. How dare you come in and steal my meat?
Schiavone has one more job. He has one more job.
No, now he has three. Because now every time Ric Flair comes out, he can be like, Nature Boy!
Sorry, turned upside down. There we go.
Well, I mean, like, I love Tony Schiavone, man, but I don't want him on Collision.
No.
Like, I love him. He's a great guy. Like, he's fun on Dynamite, sure, whatever. I was really happy to have a different announce team, though. I was like, oh, God, thank God. No Shavante. No Taz just popping into the mic.
Dude, Nigel McGuinness is money.
He's so funny. Brittle Brian is in his eye. I love it.
Dude, him and Kevin,
no. Nigel McGuinness and Ian Riccaboni are the best announced duo in wrestling. Like, yes. I love
Ian Riccaboni is amazing.
Tony Khan, ship that man back to Japan. Let him go.
Kevin Kelly.
All the Super Juniors, let him do all that. Bring Riccaboni in. Get rid of Tony Schiavone. Bring in JR every now and then for a main event. Boom.
Of course.
Also, I'm really mad that Collision got rid of those pre-tapes before the show. Like the intro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, come on. That was cool. But I guess
is it still one of the best wrestling shows on TV, in your opinion?
Yeah. I don't know. I like the fact that it felt different, and I feel like they're kind of just making it the same as Dynamite now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think part of that is, unfortunately, because, well, they pushed it around CM Punk, and now he's gone.
And CM Punk was like producer. Now it's just like Tony Khan's like, I'm gonna get more wrestling, and we're gonna do wed Saturday Night Dynamite, and we're gonna do it great, and Collision is gonna be the same, and we're gonna have an awesome night of Rampage, and also gonna record an episode. No, we're not done yet. We're gonna record an episode of Ring of Honor, and we're gonna have 5 episodes of Ring of Honor television tapings tonight, right here. You're gonna see some of the best wrestlers of Ring of Honor, some of the best wrestlers of AEW, and also Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, he's pre-game. I was saying this man like just like everything. Like,
dude, I swear he is literally like hearing yes from his father. He asked all these questions before. Could he do this? And his dad is giving him permission. That's why he's getting excited more.
This man is rich enough. He does not need to ask permission from his dad to do nothing. He's rich.
Dude, I swear that's what it sounds like. He gets more excited. Like, yeah, like, oh God.
Job says Dynamite was better than Collision this week. We didn't talk about Collision.
We did not talk about Collision.
My friend.
Collision.
We had
there was a match on there. Did you see it? Did you see the match? Do you know who the match was with, good sir?
I know. You know. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was such a great match.
AEW World Championship on the line. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF defending against the cleaner Kenny Omega.
Yeah, like
if you are still saying that MJF is not a great wrestler,
watch that match. Watch that match.
Just get out.
Watch that match.
By God. By God. That was a great wrestling match. Like,
dude, like it was a match that when it was announced, I'm like, I want to see this. But I didn't realize how much I needed to see this. It was so good. So good. And did you get a chance to hear the speech afterwards?
Yes, I did. Kenny Omega said, I'm not going to be here for a long time. But I promise you this, in 2023, 2024, 2025, when they talk about the best matches, the best moments in wrestling history, you know damn well I'm going to do my best to be on top of every single one of those lists. And now I bid you adieu. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night. Bang.
Bang. You forgot the part where he pretty much praised MJF.
What? No, I didn't. I forget about it.
No, I didn't. I heard it.
I heard you loud and clear, sir.
Yeah, dang it. I heard it. I have realized most of the accents we use now are either foreign accents or country accents.
Meemaw. There's Meemaw, too. You can't forget Meemaw. That
was great. That was actually great.
One of these days, I need to find which episode that was. Because that was one of the.
I don't remember what episode it was. I really don't.
The transition that took, because you were so not with it.
And I don't know why. I really honestly don't know why. Like I said last week, I don't know why I wasn't with it, but like you could tell, like, what the fuck is like.
and this is why we try to clear bits now. Before this is why we have a system.
But like halfway through it, I'm like, okay, this is fine.
Well, no, because I think by the time I pulled up the picture of someone's random grandmother, you were like, oh, this is fun time.
I think I was in a terrible mood that day or something.
And that put you in an even more terrible mood. And you're just like, who is this? Who am I talking to? And I was like, yes, it is your grandmother, Trevor. Don't come visit me.
Did you know that he was going to do that?
Who?
That because it was Liam that started it.
Oh, the Meemaw thing, yeah. No.
Yeah.
So I had taken that and just ran with it myself.
Ran with it. Yeah. That's what I
was just like, this would be funny, like a nice little like hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, too sweet. But like, oh no, my God.
Don't get me wrong. I went back and watched it and I was like, yo, that's funny. And then, like I said, halfway through, I was okay with it. But like,
and then by that time, I was not okay with it because I was like, oh, now I feel bad.
And I was like, why am I not okay with this? I was like, why am I upset about this?
Yes, you don't come visit me, no folks home. It's just me and Jack Berry over here. Just eating mushy tapioca.
It was absolutely fun. That was one of the. funnier bits.
Days, I'm gonna do a segment with like Meemaw and Jack Perry having a whole conversation.
Dude, okay, we'll talk off because I got ideas now.
This is gonna turn into a sketch comedy show really quick.
It is not.
It's gonna go from OT Graps to OT Craps.
Oh man.
What else we got?
Why do we have fans? I don't
know. Barely. We got. You know what? You know what wrestling shirt I'm really excited for? It will happen one day. One day, Jack Perry will come out with a Cry Me a River shirt. It will happen. Whether it's an AEW or somewhere else, that man is going to have a Cry Me a River shirt, and it is going to sell.
Like hotcakes. What's let's see. What pay-per-view are you looking forward to coming up?
I mean, Survivor Series is going to be a big one.
Yeah, definitely is.
Like, goes in Chicago. There's the Punk talk that, Punk is probably not going to show up, but, there's always a possibility it could happen. But
he doesn't need to.
I would say it's like 25% he shows up, 75%.
They don't really want that kid. They don't want him.
Kid, he's older than you. Kid.
I know. I don't know why I call him a kid. Old but anyway,
old man Punk.
He's not 50, is he?
He's 45.
He's 45. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not much older than that.
But he is older. And that's a damn accomplishment if I've ever seen one.
You know what? Shit it.
Yeah, I dare you.
You shut your baby mouth.
Well, I taught you better than that, Trev. You should be talking to people a lot better. It's like, shut up, Meemaw.
Quiet, you.
That is like, so when you go over when you go over like your what I used to like when you go over your American friend's house, it'd be like, Mom, where are the toaster strudels? Like, you can talk to your mom like that. It's like, I hate you. Shut up, Mom. Like, whoa, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
How are you not like dead?
Yeah, if I ever like sneezed wrong in my mom's direction, I got my head slapped off.
That's why it's so big.
Yeah, swollen.
George Lopez. Remember in the George Lopez show when they would do flashbacks?
Oh yeah. Well, what I asked was for toaster strudels. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I misheard. Pick your head up. Here's the super glue.
No, see, at that point, I'd be like, Mom, but I asked for like toaster strudels, and be like, you got what you got.
You got what you deserve.
Okay, love you, mommy.
So what are you watching nowadays, buddy? As far as wrestling is concerned,
Lucha Underground. I have been rewatching some Lucha Underground.
Where are you watching this on?
YouTube. A lot of the matches are still
on Netflix for a while, actually.
I think they were, but I don't know if there are now. But all of
no, I don't think it is now. No.
All the stuff that I was watching was on YouTube because, like, the El Rey Network still has like their YouTube channel active. So been watching a lot of stuff on from Lucha Underground on there.
Watching ECW clips.
EC Dub.
Are you excited at all for TNA coming back?
Excited is probably not the right word. I mean, like, it's cool. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch.
Skeptical.
At least in the beginning.
I'm skeptical, actually.
Huh?
I'm skeptical, honestly.
You kept what?
Of course. Skeptical.
Skepticorn. Yeah. Skepticorn. Why are you skeptical?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I do feel like they've been trying. Impact has been trying, and like they've been putting on decent shows, of course, recently. But of course, whenever something rebrands or something changes, you're always skeptical about it. Of course, like you're either excited, but like standoffish, or just gung ho in it. And I'm a little standoffish about it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I I'm not expecting this to become like freaking, AEW 2019.
Oh, of course not. Me either.
I'm not expecting this to become TNA 2005. I'm expecting it to be good though. It'll be good. I'm sure
It should be interesting. Should be fun. Fun on the board.
Fun to watch, Michael. What about you, man? What you watching?
Since it's like I said, I've been watching a little bit of ECW, but since it's Halloween, one of my favorite times of the year, I've been watching a lot of horror movies. Actually,
I'm about to watch The Exorcist tonight.
The new one.
No, no.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
No. I gotta watch the new Exorcist with my friend.
Okay. Actually, just watched so I watched the original one, and I watched the new one, Poltergeist.
Poltergeist?
The new one, Poltergeist. No, the new one wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. The original was still better.
Are you saying it was the best?
No.
Well, you know something?
You're going to be the very best that no one ever was?
I've always wanted to be the best at this. But now I've learned all I ever needed was friendship.
Oh, God. This is where we get canceled.
I love you, Pikachu.
Oh, you sound like Michael Jackson, and that's not a good thing.
Yes. Well, I love you, Pikachu. Yes.
Oh, dear.
Jamona.
Anyway.
I can't. I'm not wearing pants. I can't be doing the whole. I was about to
get up to the hear that. What? You could have kept that to yourself, sir.
Well, no. Look, I'm an honest guy.
There's such a thing as too much honesty.
And on that note, Trevor, I think we're just about done.
I think yes, definitely.
I want to thank everyone, from Job to Robert, Liam, CC, everyone who joined in today. Jimmy, you as well. Thank you all for joining in the chat and I guess enjoying whatever the hell this was. It was an experience.
Yeah. It was something.
Guys, you guys can follow Trevor on Twitter at TREVERTAINMENT. That is TREVERTAINMENT. See, now you can't accuse me of cheating.
I mean, you don't have your glasses on either, so you can't see shit.
My glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. If you want to DM me, and try to send me corn or candy corn, sure, we'll make that happen.
I'm glad you said candy corn.
Send me corn. Look, someone sent me corn, Trevor. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Enjoy some candy. Watch some horrible horror movies. Some terrible horror movies, if you will. Be happy. Be healthy. And as always, keep it real.
And love those who are far. Hug those who are close. Have a good week, guys. We'll see you next week. And again, do something fun. Do something that you haven't done before, and bring some people with you.
I want to suck your blood.